Okay there. Now that you've started to understand how to manipulate a hive, now that you've pulled some frames, pulled some boxes, you're getting now comfortable with the technical aspects of opening a hive and doing some urban beekeeping. Now, unfortunately, that's not where the job kind of ends, that's where it actually starts. This is where that's kind of the baseline of understanding what's going on with those hives, making sure you're making the right choices for those bees, and manipulating the hive like a professional. But in case of our position and the work we do at Alvéole, that's where we start because that's where the education starts after that. And so when you're going to be with the client, once you've started to get a grasp on what's going on with the hive, then you have to start the client interaction. And the client interaction, the biggest moment that we get is called the frame moment. And the idea behind a frame moment is that you want to start building up your crowd. Okay, the activity of opening up a hive usually takes 30 minutes to 45 minutes. You start by doing a nice introduction. You start by talking about what's going on with bees in the world, what's going on with this hive, what's the history that's happened with this hive. And as you've kind of worked the crowd and get them warmed up with these bee facts and get everything going, you work your way up to get to the frame moment. And the frame moment is a pretty basic moment. It's basically pulling out a frame of the hive and showing it to people. But it's a really powerful moment because people that are really worried about bees, that's the moment where they suddenly flash, oh my God, this is safe and I can ask all these questions and everything that's happening right now is something I've never seen before. So follow me a second. Once you've built the crowd, once you've had them interested in bee facts, once they understand why this project is happening, what's been happening with this hive during the season, is the moment you want to pull your frame. And pulling the frame, now we don't have the most exciting bee frame at the moment, but once you're ready to pull your frame, you want to make sure you stay away from the hive. You want to be at least 10 feet away from the hive, because once you have a frame like this with just young bees on them, the chances of them getting too excited are quite low. And so you pull this frame out, you get nice and close, and in this case, the frame moment will be with my chickens. And then the magic happens.